network will not allow me. Hi guys, good evening. Sorry this is coming a bit late. I should have done this by 10. The network is a bit bad where I am. Yeah, so I had to use the hotel Wi-Fi to be able to connect. Okay, so I met with Sowore today at the headquarters of the State Security Service in Abuja. I had a very fruitful meeting with him. I don't know what background is better, but I'm trying to. I had a fruitful meeting with Sowore today at the headquarters of the State Security Service. He's doing quite well. We spoke extensively about issues in the country, about the efforts being made to secure his release, about the issues in the African National Congress AAC. He was also updated on the welfare and the status of all our comrades who were arrested across the country. Sowore was quite in high spirit when I met him. He's looking good. His morale is quite high. He's not really bothered. He understands exactly what is happening. Okay, someone said it's not clear. Sorry, I think it's the light in my hotel room. The background is a bit obscured. I hope you understand. I had to use the hotel Wi-Fi, as I said, because the network is not too it's not too good. Yeah, so I met with Sowore, I said, and we spoke about everything, and it's being kept in solitary confinement without access to anyone except very restricted visitations and guests who are allowed access to him. He's having what you could call the Nelson Mandela experience. When Nelson Mandela was detained in Robben Island, right? Yes. Okay, someone said I should wipe the lens of the camera. Sorry, it's not my fault. I think it's the light in the hotel. It's a bit. The background in the hotel is not. It's not quite. Maybe I need to get an iPhone. Okay, I don't know if that's better. Pardon me. Okay, so I met with him, and as I said, we spoke about so many things. Sowore is doing well. He's doing well. He's not intimidated. He's not disenchanted at all. You know the Baba show. He was himself, witty, funny, jovial, entertaining, and intelligent. The Sowore that I know is the Sowore that I met today. He came out smiling. We hugged ourselves like 3-4 times. He was so happy to meet me, and he asked about what is happening, and I briefed him. He doesn't have access to television. He does not know what is happening outside. He's not allowed to read newspapers, to read books. No TV set in his room. No access to phone. and it's basically solitary confinement. The headquarters of the State Security Service, for anyone who has been there, is a very quiet and lonely place. But like I said, all this has not had any grave or fatal impact or effect on him. He has been through this before. So I just want Nigerians out there who are watching this to know that Sowore is fine. He's perfectly okay. And I want to also clarify that I was in court this morning for Sowore's case in a legal team led by Mr. Femi Falana. We tried to move our motion to vacate the order that was made by Justice Taiwo. Contrary to what Nigerians have read in a large section of the media today, the truth is that the motion that we filed, the application that we filed, was not dismissed. As a matter of fact, the application was not refused. The court did not even take or entertain the application. The judge simply said, like Pontius Pilate, that she doesn't want to get involved. It is a case, an order that was made by his brother judge, and that we should go back to Taiwo who made the order to move our motion. So it is not correct to see as being reported by the News Agency of Nigeria and other mediums that other media organizations that the motion was dismissed. No such thing happened. The motion wasn't even heard at all, let alone to be dismissed. So we went to court. We would return when we are able to have a date. We are following up within the ambit of the law. We are doing everything possible to ensure that we secure the release of Sowore. I hope I've been able to clarify this. I hope the point is now understood. What the judge did was basically to say that because she's a vacation judge, she was not the one who made the order, that we should go back to the judge that made the order. Respectfully, with profound respect, we do not agree with that, but that is what the judge said. It is also worthy of note that our motion has been in the docket of the court. It has been pending for over 20 days now, whereas the motion of the SSS was filed, heard, and granted within 48 hours. But our own motion has been pending for over 20 days. We have not been able to even have that motion heard, let alone determined. Well, this is a familiar thing to us. We are conversant with this. I also had this experience when I filed a case on behalf of the Sowore and African Action Congress, when Sowore was excluded from the debate. You would be shocked to know that case that I filed till today, it has not been reassigned. When the then judge refused to proceed with the matter and transmitted the file back to the CJ for reassignment, it has not been reassigned till date, whereas the debate had long held, the election had long been concluded, and the winner had emerged. But the case that we filed to challenge the exclusion of a candidate was never heard. The truth is that we need to do something about the judiciary, and I may not say more on that. I just want Nigerians to understand what is happening and what is going on. We'll continue to fight, we'll continue to pursue this legally within the ambit of the law. So please, for Nigerians with conscience out there, just know that Sowore appreciates your effort. He appreciates the fact that people are speaking out. He appreciates the interest that we have shown. And he also wants us not to give up. We must continue to fight. We must continue to insist on a better country. As a matter of fact, the larger part of the conversation we had, interestingly today, wasn't even about him as a person, but about issues in the country, about the welfare of the Nigerian people, about the leadership, about the state of affairs in our country. That is the man we are talking about. That is the kind of